Ashley Trevino calls out Smiley from Baddies and is now currently hiding from her. Hey everybody, if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama and Ashley Trevino. And if you're a returning subscriber, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video. In today's video, Ashley is finding out firsthand what it's like to be a keyboard warrior and talk shit behind the protection of your cell phone when she calls out Smiley from Baddies. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, when I was first watching this storyline unfold, I didn't really know if I believed it or not. I actually watched some of Smiley's lives. I even made a few comments to where I was basically saying like, hey, this seems a little fake to me. What's going on? I didn't go so far as to message Smiley like I have some of the other TikTok creators over the last few weeks. But I just kind of sat back, humbled myself a little bit, and started to really watch this situation closely. And the more I watched it, the more I realized that Smiley wasn't joking, she wasn't playing, she's serious.
Okay, Diana called in.
Guys, and I seen who that Smiley person was because she popped up on my FYP a while ago. I was scrolling through the FYP and she was like crashing out because she wanted y'all to come tell me to go live with her. First off, girl, I don't know who you are. Second off, I'm not giving you any clout. Third off, we're not doing that, okay? So yeah. Keep crashing out on live because you looked really, really weird.
So one of the last comments in Ashley's stream said, tell her to her face. So we all know by now that Ashley's not going to say anything to anybody's face. I mean, since I've been covering her for like, what guys, where are we at? Like 3 months now, 3.5 months. I've never seen Ashley actually say anything to anybody's face. She always waits till she gets back home to talk shit about everybody. I mean, think about when she met Bree, she was talking about her, but she never said anything to her face. She waited till she got back home that weekend. Think about when she went on her girls trip with Miss Gold. She didn't say anything to Miss Gold in person to her face. She waited till she got home that weekend. Think about the Camilla podcast. She never said anything to Camilla. She waited till she got home to start talking her shit. Like, Ashley does not say anything to anybody's face. We all know by now that Ashley is super scary, and I could have predicted that Ashley was going to run and hide, but I did not think that Ashley would go so far as to actually board up her apartment in Ennis. She started saying things on lives whenever she could go live, because this is right in the middle of like her making accounts and them getting taken down, making accounts, having them taken down, going on live, having the eyes restricted, going on live, having the lives banned, all these things. She was trying to put out to her audience that, oh yeah, I got evicted, or oh yeah, I moved, or oh yeah, this and that. I knew that something was going on because Smiley made it very clear that she was going to be going to Ennis to look for Ashley. In this next clip, this is basically Smiley's response to Ashley's live stream, where Smiley is basically saying like, hey, I was just trying to see what you were about. You're popping off on TikTok. You didn't have to act that way, but now it's on, kind of a thing.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Ashley. I'm going to just make this post real fast and real quick, because I'm over here trying to lay my people to rest in peace. But since you had so much to say about me, and you addressed me and all this stuff on live and all that, I just want you to know that I'm going to bring all the smoke to you, because I was trying to come at you as trying to holler at you. You know, I ain't really know much about you. So I was like, damn, who's popping on TikTok? So since you had so much negative shit to say, because I told my people to come holler at you, just know that I'm going to bring you all the smoke. I promise you. You better pray to God. You better pray to God. Just know, baby, because I'm not the one to be played with. I'm telling you, I just don't want to say too much, because I heard you play police-ass games. But just know I'm not the one to be played with.
I know I have a weird sunburn. It looks weird. Don't make fun of it or make fun of it. I don't really care, because you know what? I would rather have a weird sunburn right now than to be Ashley Trevino. In this next clip, Heffa and Ryan are fangirling over Smiley, as I think Smiley's in a club or something like that, but she's basically She's to the point now in the storyline where she's like, Ashley, I'm gonna get you, whatever.
Ashley, we gonna get you. Oh my God, they know me. Ashley, we gonna get you. I period.
In this next clip, Ashley and Heartbreaky look really sad, maybe because they realized that Smiley wasn't the one to play with. And you know what? I kind of understand where Smiley's coming from. Like, I'm the type of person, okay, look, maybe not so much anymore. Like, I'm one extreme or the other. Like, right now, I'm trying to be in, like, my calm girl era, you know, and I don't want people to, like, see me talking shit or, you know, basically being a moron. I don't want people to see me acting crazy, get clips of it, put it online, so I'm trying really hard to be a good girl. But a few years back, especially in my 20s, my late teens, even my 30s, like, if you said something out the way to me, like, girl, it's on site, like, what you want, what you about, like, we can do whatever, like, it didn't bother me. And I sometimes initiate, yeah, but mainly, like, okay, you know the show Dexter, right? Like, yeah, like, he's a serial killer and shit, but, like, doesn't he only kill bad people? I don't know, because I've never seen the show. That might be a really bad reference. But anyway, would I start fights? Yeah, I would, because, you know, it was just like that sometimes. But normally, if I started fights, it was because, like, somebody was just doing stupid. Like, they were, like, bullying somebody or just being an asshole to somebody that obviously, like, couldn't defend themselves. And, like, you know, I would just take care of the situation. Like, I'm going to take care of the situation kind of girly. So I kind of understand, like, where Smiley's coming from. Like, initially, she's just, like, trying to be like, hey, what's up, girl? And then Ashley took it too far. She's talking about her kid, talking about her, talking about the girl's mom. So, you know what? Now you're boarding up your house and pretending you got evicted. In this next clip, Ashley and Heartbreaky are trying to act unbothered about the whole situation.
You better go.
I'm not.
Like, for real, you better go. Because that would be wild as fuck.
That's why I said I'm not. Like, no, heck no. I'm good. I'm happy.
Wait a minute, Ashley, you can't sit there and say, oh, I got enough going on, I'm happy. Girl, we all know you are not happy. You're like the saddest, most depressed person I've ever seen in my whole life. You can't sit there and be like, oh, I'm good. Girl, you started this shit. You were talking shit about her. You were trying to call her out. You were telling her that she wasn't going to get clout from you. You started this. This is what happens when you get drunk every day, sit behind your phone and talk shit about everybody. Eventually, you're going to catch the right one that's going to come and show you what it's really like. When you say pull up, they're going to pull up and you're not going to like it. I mean, look at you. Girl, where you at? You are like winning hide and seek right now. But you can only hide for so long.
That just gave me, like, anxiety. Like, bad. For you.
I have enough going on. Like, I really do.
I can't take it! I just, like, hella anxiety for right now.
The way I see it is God always removes people from your life for a reason.
Yep.
And if you're removed from my life for a reason and never brought back, then that is just how it needs to be. You came back for a reason.
Just in time, bitch. before your ass was, like, taken somewhere in the woods. That ass.
Girl, God removes people from your life for a reason. God's been trying to remove you from TikTok all week and you keep coming back. You even went and bought a $7 phone, bought a VPN and came back on TikTok. Like, girl, God is trying to take you out of our lives. Why won't you just go away? Stop sending her money. Send me money. Because I got a bad sunburn. In this next clip, Ashley's just talking more about the fact that she's not going to go live with Smiley. At this point, the storyline, Smiley is trying to get Ashley to go live and just talk to her and all this stuff. And Ashley's just, I feel like Ashley's trying to backpedal a little bit and make it seem like, oh, like, girl, it's not that serious. Like, girl, I was just playing. I didn't mean nothing by it. And I think Smiley has realized this. In this next clip, Ashley tries to pretend like she doesn't know who Smiley is, but then turns right around and says that Smiley's a girl from Baddies and that she shouldn't need her clout. So, girl, do you know who she is or you don't?
I know she wanted to go live with me yesterday, but I'm not going live with people that I don't know, and I did not know who she was until I seen her on a Cheeseman page. Obviously, if she was on the show Baddies, she should have her own clout, right? You shouldn't want to go live with Ash.
Make it the fuck sense. Make it the fuck sense. You just said you didn't know who the hell Smiley was, but you knew she was on the show Baddies, so you clearly know who the fuck she is. She's not another 10th bid. That's someone who you don't want to fuck with if you want your tea all spilled the fuck out, because she is the one who's gonna pull every single thing and get your account taken out. Smiley, I need you to take her account down the same way you took Zeus's account down.
So if you don't know what that creator is talking about, she's basically talking about the fact that Smiley had something to do with the taking down of the Zeus Network account on social media. I don't know the backstory to that. I don't know the lore. I don't know anything, but several people have said that Smiley is the reason why that whole account was taken down. So if Smiley can take down an entire account from an entire production or TV network, I'm sure she can take down Ashley Trevino's account. And the funny thing is, for the last few weeks, Heffa has been trying to take down Ashley's account, and within a few days of Smiley saying that she was going to have Ashley taken off of TikTok, Ashley's account started to get banned. So maybe there's some truth to that. In this next clip, Ashley and Heartbreaker are bringing us some riveting commentary that I'm sure you guys are sitting on the edge of your seat and you can't wait to hear what they have to say.
There's no going back after.
Think about the last couple of weeks. Like, okay, again, me and you talked our shit to each other, about each other, even about our kids, whatever. But bro, that's all it was. It never got to that point. Ever. Like, there's like beef, and then there's like psychotic shit.
Hey, you came with the right beat. So get what we gonna do, girl? We gonna get you! We gonna get you, girl! Girl, you don't want no smoke. I just don't want no smoke.
That just gave me like anxiety. Like bad. For you.
In this next clip, Smiley's realized that Ashley doesn't have real security, that she has Temu security.
And she gave no fucks. Not even one. And she lived happily ever after.
In this next clip, this is the live that I was talking about earlier, that I was basically watching it in real time. And I was getting kind of aggravated because Smiley was like, kind of like being nice to Ashley. Like, yeah, she was calling her out on some stuff, but she was being really nice about it. And I was getting really irritated. I was thinking like, this is all a skit. This is just trying to get views up. This is stupid and a waste of my time. And the more and more I listened to the conversation and I listened to the things that Smiley was saying, I really paid attention to some of the ways she was saying stuff. I started to realize that Smiley was talking the way she was because she's basically trying to bait Ashley into thinking that, yeah, like I'm going to pull up next week, but it's going to be all good. It's not going to be bad. Like we're just going to talk whatever. Because I think Smiley knows that Ashley's scary and she was trying to make sure that she would be able to find her when she got to Texas.
Be on TikTok. You feel me? So for you to be on live acting like you hunching and things like that, it's crazy. The way you talk to your daughter, bro, that is crazy, sis. I am a mama, bruh. I don't like that, so I feel like you still gotta owe me that fade. We need a fade in. Like we got a fade.
Okay, so like I said, I'm not losing no pages over anybody. I'm not doing it.
That's cool.
And
but are we cool to meet up in my
TikTok? And what I do as a mom is nobody's business.
It is people's business. How is it not people's business?
No, it's not. You're not nobody to save nobody. Like, that's one thing you're not. So it's weird that you're even coming at me like that because you don't even know me. Like I said, I don't care. They can tag the president, and I don't care. I have all my freaking family behind me. Like, I'm not going to sit here and keep arguing with somebody. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And I don't know if your TikTok is listening or not. But I'm not
They
gonna do it
is.
because you don't know me off of the app. And I don't know you. I don't even know who you are.
You know who I am because you said I'm the girl from Baddies.
No, I don't.
Can we meet in person?
Know is why you're sending people to my house to break my windows.
Listen, do you not know who I am, Ashley? Do you know I don't care?
I don't know who you are, but at the end of the day, like, why are you sitting there doing that to my place that I pay rent at, that I take care of my kids at? TikTok can call me whatever they want, but at the end of the day, I'm still their mom, and I still have bills to pay.
Well, I'm gonna call you from my phone because I'm not scared to give you my number. I'm gonna call you from my phone.
Okay, well, call me from your phone.
I'm gonna call you from my phone, and I'm telling you, you post my number, and I'm telling you, Ash is gonna be the biggest regret of your life.
And this next part of the live, Smiley is basically trying to ask Ashley about being on Section 8, being on food stamps and all this stuff. And you're going to catch Ashley slip up and to admit to receiving government assistance. Even though at the time she was making thousands of dollars a day on TikTok Live.
Doing that, they're applying the food stamps for me. I don't need food stamps.
And you got a voucher was under your name too, like you get Section 8.
I only got them for a few months. No, I don't have Section 8. I don't. I pay $1,400 for my rent.
Do you say, but you have housing?
Medicaid, yes.
In this next clip, Smiley had been trying to get in touch with Ashley's parents, her daughters, all this stuff. She's basically trying to track down Ashley so she can talk to her on the phone. I'm not sure if this happened before or after she actually had the conversation with Ashley on the phone. I think it might have happened before, but either way, I don't condone, support, or endorse reaching out to minors, no matter what the situation is, no matter whose kids they are, and no matter who you think you are on the internet.
Smiley, why are you telling your mama I'm calling you?
Because I didn't know if it was you or not.
You knew it was me.
No, I didn't.
Listen, I know you're not at her house right now.
Yeah.
You at your grandma and your granddaddy house, right?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. I am with your mama. Put your granddaddy or your grandma on the phone.
I can't. They're sleeping, and I'm taking care of my dogs right now.
Okay, what's your grandparents' number? I'm with your mama.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
In this next clip, Smiley is talking about the fact that Ashley was saying stuff about her son on live. She's not happy about it, and this is basically her response.
I came to tell you, you need to go check Ash by posting my kid. I never posted that girl kid. If anything, I spoke nothing but highly about her kid. But you sitting there talking all crazy about my son, it's crazy. That's about my kid. I'm telling you about my kid. Baby, I will see you underground. I don't care for that. I will be behind bars about my kid. I don't play about my son. My son? Where my son? I pray to God you call my phone and apologize before I get on that flight. I'm telling you, you played with the right one. I don't even play about my old girl, bro. And let me tell y'all something. If any of y'all parents is on here that have cancer or Crohn's disease, I want to tell y'all that I love you and I'm sorry for what you are going through. My mama is real sick. And let me tell you something. I promise to God, Ash, I'm telling you, bro, by my old girl, by my peoples, bro, I'm telling you, I will make you eat each and every word that come out your mouth. I promise you, bro.
So if you're wondering why Smiley is basically crashing out and she's had enough and she's going to pull up on Ashley, well, this is why.
Smiley needs to shut the fuck up. Smiley's dumb as fuck.
When I'm drinking, I like not here, but like listen.
Smiley ain't nothing but a piece of dirt.
I drink Crown. That's my favorite.
She ain't gonna make me do a goddamn thing.
Higher,
She's gonna make her mom lick my toes.
You gonna make her do what now? Now listen, look, We all know Ashley's an idiot. We all know Ashley doesn't really say anything until she gets her nasty ass green beers inside her stomach. We all know that Ashley is scary as hell. We all know that Ashley has the mental capacity of a grape, but you can't go on live and talk shit about everybody, say racist shit about everybody, show your nasty ass body off to everybody, and think that at some point in time that you're not going to say the wrong thing to the right person. And you're going to see in the next clip that Ashley has started to realize that this situation is not for clout, it's not for views, it's a real life. You about to catch some hands. So Ashley decides to try to make everybody think that she's been evicted from her apartment.
That she got kicked out, but they don't know if she got kicked out or she was just moving or what the situation is. But there was a U-Haul, and then later on it was in front of her parents' house.
In this next clip, Smiley and her man are in Texas, and it looks like they're on a mission to find Ashley Trevino.
What you mean? I was just there this Sunday. Nigga, it's too much. I just can't keep up. I'm in New York at the break.
In this next clip, Smiley is crashing out on live with Heffa because Ashley got scared and called the police on her. And currently, in this part of the live stream, the police are following Smiley and her boyfriend around town.
Tell the police that you're not going to press no charge or whatever you're trying to do. I promise you. I promise you. I don't care. After today, I don't care what happened to your mama's house or your daddy's house. You got the right one. Either you get up and you figure out a way to fix this, or we going to have a problem. I'm telling you, all these police games that you playing, baby girl, we don't do that. We don't play police games, shorty. We don't play with police. You talk about my mama. You talk about people in their family who are deceased. You nasty, you grimy, you fat, dirty bitch.
Okay, bye. I'm resetting.
In this next clip, the internet has done what the internet does, and they found where Ashley has been hiding, at least part of the time.
Crazy, scary, spooky. It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky.
In this next clip, Heffa is taking advantage of the fact, Heffa is telling her followers what's going on with Ashley and basically telling us what we all already have figured out by this point, that Ashley's on the run, she's hiding, and basically you shouldn't talk about anybody because this is what happens. Meanwhile, Heffa's over here not really doing anything but talking the same shit about Ashley that Ashley's talking about Heffa. Like, Heffa's no better than Ashley, guys. Don't think that Heffa's like this good person, because she's definitely not.
Pinky is hiding for her dear life. Hiding. I mean on the run. And just know that Smiley's not done.
Look, y'all, listen. I know that Ashley needs to be like, somebody needs to humble her, okay? I'm not saying how that needs to happen, but I'm not understanding why these two think that saving clips of Ashley saying pull up or saving clips of Ashley talking shit about her has to do with anything. That's not going to help a court case. Sure, somebody can tell you to pull up and you can pull up, but it's really all about who throws the first blow. And we all know that it's not going to be Ashley. It's going to be Smiley. So, like, I don't really know what they're trying to prove in this part of the live. I think Heffa is just trying to, like, cover her ass in this situation. But we all know that Heffa is an accessory to this. I wouldn't even be surprised if Heffa wasn't the one that gave Smiley the address to her parents' house. Because I know that there's clips of the parents' house out there, but I've never seen, like, a physical address of where their house is. I've seen the physical address of where Ashley's house is. I mean, her house has been all over the internet for, like, what, the last year? Or almost a year? Can you believe this lady hasn't even really been on the internet doing this crazy shit for even a year yet? Like, this is wild. But it does seem like Heffa's trying to kind of cover herself. But girl, that's not going to matter. Like, you can save all the clips you want. That has nothing to do with anything.
Okay, so my question is, why would she tell people to pull up? She told you to pull up. Didn't she tell you to pull up?
I'm saying. We ain't even got to do nothing to her, bro. We could just run it one-on-one. We could just, you feel me?
But she told you to pull up. So why is she running and hiding?
That, but she don't want to do nothing, bro. She just got my homegirl in jail, bro. That's weird. Now her people flying out here. I don't know what they're capable of doing. You feel me? They got her addresses.
So you said you got cops following you?
Bro, the police were following all of us. We all split up.
That's crazy. I don't know, girl. I don't know what's happening.
This shit is weird, bro. This girl's out here playing these rock-headed police games. How you
just make sure everybody who got all the clips of
Ashley saying pull up.
Yeah, everybody who got all the clips that Ashley saying pull up to Smiley, all the clips about her talking about her mama, all the clips about her posting her son, all of those clips, send it to me and Smiley, please. Forward it.
Everybody, justice for my homegirl Tay, free Tay. Tay popped up out here, you feel me? She from Miami. You know what I'm saying? We all came out here.
Tay who? Tay the streamer?
No, you don't know her. Oh. Girl, she from the hood.
Wait, is Smiley from Miami? Oh, Ashley, girl, you done messed up. I done told y'all before, like, you mess with a Florida girl and you done mess up. You know why? Because you have to be absolutely batshit crazy to, like, survive in Florida. Like, Miami is one of the worst places to be. Those are some of the rough areas in the whole state of Florida. It's way worse than Orlando, and Orlando has some really bad places. Like, there are places in Orlando that you can't go to after sunset, because if you do, you might get shot. And Miami is way worse than Orlando. So Ashley, girl, I would be pretending I got evicted too. I would get the U-Haul and everything and pretend and board up the windows just like you did. Girl, you better not ever come out of hiding. You can't be messing with Florida girls. Ooh. Y'all say a prayer. And while you're praying for her, stop sending her money.
So we from the same home. We don't grow up together.
What's up?
Bro, these people
I'll be ready
weird, bro.
When are you? How long you gonna be? So I just got back on my backup. So you good?
Man, this whole got me fucked up, bro. She playing police game, but she was just big and bad on the internet.
Yeah.
Now you scared, you hiding, bro. We out here in your city, meet us somewhere. What you want to do? Tomorrow, I'm going to pass by your crib again. I'm going to pass by it again.
But that's what I don't understand. She want to run her mouth all day, all night, talking about some pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. You an internet gangster, and now you went over there, Smiley, to meet up with her, to have a conversation. Right, Smiley, to have a conversation.
Right, I just want to talk.
Smiley just wants a conversation. That's all she wants.
Y'all here, Heifer, right? Just to have a conversation, Smiley, right? Just to have a conversation. Girl, there are so many clips of y'all talking about pulling up and, you know, Ashley catching a fade and all this stuff. Girl, you can't sit there and try to gaslight authorities, because you're not doing that for the audience. You're doing that for the police. You can't sit there and gaslight the police. Like, yeah, we was just pulling up to have a talk. We was just going to have a picnic, have some Kool-Aid and some sandwiches and shit. Girl, okay.
I just want to talk. I just want to know from out of your mouth, bro. Why are you the way you are?
Why is she talking about your mama and your son? That's what I want to know.
Right, that's crazy. Why you do that?
Why is she posting your son? Why is she posting your son?
Right. So I want to know. I want to see why we can't just meet up at one of the little friendly parks and just, you feel me? Let's talk. If we got an issue, we'll fight it out, whatever. Keep it cute, whatever. Even if you're not trying to fight, but just come talk to me face to face. I'm in your city. How does your city, you run this city and you ain't even trying to check in? I'm trying to check in with you, Ashley. If I'm in your city, and you say you claim you run this city, and this is your thing over here, I'm trying to tap in with you. Where you at? I done been to all the little bubble spots up here. I done been to the nice little Machinona right here by your house. I've been at the Exxon chilling with all the people by your house. Come on, bro. What you want?
Well, she said she wanted to meet up with you, so just in case they want to run back with the little audio, she said she wanted to meet up with Smiley, and now Smiley came and to meet up with her. So what's up?
So what's the issue? What's the problema? Come on, my sister. Why you doing all that ass? The next trip I'm gonna take when I get back down there is to somebody it's real close too. Since people got so much to say, they got the right one. I'm telling you, I'm pulling up. And the way we pull up, you ain't gonna like it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep playing that internet stuff, bro. I'm not giving nobody clout. If I want, I can pull up on a lot of y'all little ugly, fish-looking women, man. All that fake gangster look and all that don't faze me. Baby, I got a long dick ready for any of y'all hoes. This shit lined up with names on it. You hear me? I don't care about none of that. You hear me? This thing gon' you hear that? This thing got a switch for real. We don't play with y'all. Listen, Ashley, I'm in your city. What you gonna do? Is you gonna play pussy? Cause pussy get played with, baby. I'm in the black truck. Let me open the door so you can hear that black truck. You hear that? Black truck. We all in black trucks. You know what we on. Y'all watching out the windows. I already feel it. What you want to do, Ashley? What do you
She's steady talking about people's families, people's husbands, people mamas, people daddies, people this, people that. So, what's up?
Okay, I'm trying to understand what you trying to do.
All of y'all little Binky Barnes, all of y'all little Binky Barnes fan club, y'all need to let her know, stay off of TikTok, baby girl. Stay off of TikTok, because you got the right one.
She hear that big truck. I'm ready. So let me call you right back, man. Let me call my homeboy, man.
Okay, so my question is, why would she tell people to pull up?
Alpha, you ain't gangster either. You a fake gangster. You a wannabe gangster. Girl, what you talking about? Ashley hasn't been talking about nobody's husbands in a while except for yours. You can just tell that as Smiley's crashing out that Heffa is just taking all this in. She's loving all this. She's just giggling on the inside. But I can't even really pay attention to too much of what Smiley's saying because Heffa's doing that dark-ass contour on her nose. And I'm not going to talk about nobody's contour too bad because a couple of videos back, my nose contour wasn't it, girl. But okay, slay on, queen. In this next clip, Smiley is literally walking in front of Ashley's parents' house. Now look, for legal reasons, I'm not saying I condone any of this behavior. I don't support it. I don't endorse it. But it does make me chuckle a little bit that the fact that Smiley is literally walking back and forth in front of Ashley's parents' house when Ashley allegedly is inside that house hiding from her.
They asked me to pull up. Guess what I did? I pulled up. Now, why you over here being scared, baby? We know where you at. Come outside. Yeah.
Knock.
Who's there?
Ash.
Ash who?
Ash, you better come outside and get this ass whooping.
If you are going to say, if you don't like me, pull up and we can handle business, and then somebody pulls up and you run and hide, that kind of makes you look like a coward. It makes you look scary. It makes you look weak. It's really embarrassing for you as a person. And Ashley is embarrassing. She talks all this shit on the internet, not to kind of side with Heffa. Like, I'm sometiming with Heffa. Like, some of the stuff she says I agree with. Sometimes she says stuff and I'm like, girl, like, what the hell is you saying? But you can't sit on the internet and just talk shit every day about people. Say racist shit about people. Tell people you're going to take their man. Tell inmate wives that you're going to take their husbands. You can't sit there and pretend you're friends with somebody when you're face to face with them, when really you hate them, because I think Ashley hates all females. And then as soon as you're not around that female anymore, you're talking shit about them, you're calling them a bad person, you're saying that they're on drugs and that they're alcoholics, while meanwhile allegedly you're on drugs and you're an alcoholic and you're a bad parent. Like, I don't know if Ashley has a management. I don't think she does. But if she does, and they're trying to get her to portray like this bad girl, like this latest narrative she's trying to push is, I'm in the bad moms club, like that's something to be proud of. So I don't know that Ashley is just trying to spin a narrative that she's a bad person for clicks and views, because I don't think you can fake real life. And she doesn't create content. She doesn't create videos. She sits there on live. And in my opinion, she is her authentic self on live. She's boring. She's not engaging. She's not funny. She's not informative. She's not able to keep anyone's attention unless she's doing crazy shit like playing with her body parts on live, or showing everybody her body parts on live, or trying to get with young guys on live, or saying stupid shit like, do you want to know how it smells? No ho, nobody wants to know how it smells. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody likes you. And I understand why Ashley keeps trying to do the shit that she's doing, because that's her only form of income. She has made such a bad name for herself that every person on the Ennis Police Department knows who she is. Do you really think that Ashley Trevino can go out anywhere in the state of Texas and get a job? I don't think so. So I think that Ashley knows that this is the only way that she can make money. And that's why Ashley is trying so hard to keep coming back on live, no matter how many times she gets banned. I think that Ashley is desperate, and Ashley doesn't know how to be an upstanding person. She doesn't know how to be somebody that people look up to. She doesn't know how to be a friend, and she doesn't know how to support women. All she knows how to do is tear down everybody around her so she can try to make herself feel better about herself, in my opinion. But what do you guys think about the Ashley Smiley drama? Do you think that at some point in time, Smiley's going to find Ashley and Ashley's going to catch what's coming to her? Or do you think that Smiley is just going to give up, come back to Florida, and just forget about Ashley Trevino? Make sure you let me know in the comments below. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on internet drama and Ashley Trevino, make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Until next time,